my channel. So glad to have you back. So today's video is one that I'm very excited about. It is my updated foundation routine. Haven't done one in a million years, and I really like my foundation routine right now, so we're just going to go ahead and get started so this video isn't a million years long for you. So it's summer, I'm a little bit tanner, and it's tinted moisturizer season. And I do have oily skin, so I have a powder here that I use if I need to touch up during the day and whatnot. But I've been loving my Lancome Benefit, ooh, almost dropped it there, Benefit Tinted Moisturizer in the shade number 2. And I am going to use a Cover FX blending brush with this. And I'm actually, the way that I do this, which may not be the best way, but it's the way I do it, is I actually put the product directly on, I'm turning my light on here, sorry guys, directly onto the brush just a little bit, and I just work in sections here, so, and it was just that time of the month for me, so I got a few little breakouts here, so don't judge me. All you girls know, when it's that time of the month, the skin is never that pretty unless you are incredibly lucky, which would be just awesome. And I just work this in. This tinted moisturizer is one of my favorites of all time. It gives amazing coverage. I would say it's borderline medium coverage, but you can build it up. It covers the blemishes that I have most of the way. I just add some concealer to just, you know, set them because it is a tinted moisturizer, so it's not, it doesn't cover them fully. So I use a little bit of concealer, but overall this tinted moisturizer feels so light. It's just so moisturizing and hydrating and dewy, but not too much, and it lasts all day. So many tinted moisturizers on me just drip off my skin. Not like, you know, drip, but like by the end of the day, they look nasty on me. And I have to like set them with a lot of powder and whatnot, and I can put a few layers of this on. I always add just a little more to my cheeks and my chin here. But I can add more of this, and it's not gonna look any more dewy. It just looks the way that I want it to. It's literally amazing. I recommend checking this out. Go to your local Lancome counter and see if they'll give you a sample here. Blend it down her neck just to make sure, because you don't want that nasty line right there that says, hey, I've got makeup on, but it's probably a little bit too dark, a little bit too light. So blend that down your neck, girls. Alrighty. And guys, okay, so let's move on to concealer. I love my Revlon Photo Ready. I hadn't used this in a long time, and I just picked it back up. And I'm just going to put this right in my eyes like a little linebacker. Little linebacker, big linebacker. Well, I don't think I'm really big, but you know what I'm saying, like linebackers do, and quarterbacks. Alright, blend that. I'm just using my foundation brush so that it blends that shade in. And then I got a little spotty spot up here. And again, I'm just going to take my foundation brush and I'm just going to like punch at it. That way it blends it in without taking off the concealer. Does that make sense? So I always have I have some acne scars on my chin that I cover. Man, this time of the month real got me good this time. Wow, that was like real southern. I'm sorry. I am from West Virginia, but nobody ever says I have an accent. But I spent the entire weekend with my family, and so I came back and all my friends are like, what happened to you? You go down south for like a few days and you come back all twangy. So I apologize. No, I don't. No, I don't. I like it. Okay. Love my e.l.f. Contouring Duo here. It reminds me so much of NARS Laguna and Orgasm, but a little bit, this is a little bit shimmerier, whatchamacallit bronzer. I'm going to take a pointed brush and use this to contour just a little bit. Oh, I love this duo. It's so good, and I hadn't used it in so long. Just right up the temples, next to the hairline. Get that glow going on. It's the perfect amount of shimmer because you can still use it to contour. And it looks like natural, like it doesn't look too shimmery to contour at all. But it gives your skin that like really pretty glow, just right on the apples, down the nose, and on the chin, and I always blend it down the neck a little. And then I'm gonna take an angled brush. We're moving fast here, guys. Wow, I feel like I'm talking fast. I'm like on fire. I got caffeine in me. I got my iced coffee here, and I'm just moving. I'm moving. Okay, the pink blush. We're taking an angled blush brush. And this is, oh, it's kind of a mixture of Well Dressed from MAC and Orgasm from NARS, which is perfect because it's not too light, so it shows up, but it's not so pigmented as the NARS Orgasm that it just kind of overtakes the whole look, which sometimes that's the way I feel like Orgasm is. This is just like the most amazing subtle pink. Ah, I'm done. Okay. Last thing, guys, taking the same brush, little tiny bit of powder just down the T-zone. Makeup Forever in 120. This is not my shade, as you can tell. But I put so little of it on that I'm not just going to go buy a whole new one for this. I do actually need to get a powder. I'm going to grab one from the drugstore. But just a tiny bit right down my T-zone. And I really like this powder. It's a nice one. That's it. Oh my gosh, I filmed this video in under 6 minutes. That's amazing. I can't believe I just did that. So I'm going to end it here because I want to make it longer than it needs to be. I'll see you guys in the next video. Hope you enjoyed this. Love you. I'll see you next time. Bye.